I'm on Route 66, just south of Barstow. Some might say we're in the middle of nowhere, but don't drive too fast or you'll miss one of the most unusual attractions that's become a landmark around these parts. It's called the Bottle Tree Ranch. Let's check it out.
It's actually more like a magical grove than a ranch. The trees are made from metal pipes and the branches serve as posts for thousands of bottles of every shape and color. The bottle trees are topped with everything from rusty wheels, old street signs, there's a gas pump nozzle, a sewing machine, and things they don't make like they used to anymore.
Elmer, this place is remarkable.
Thank you.
All this is the creation of one man who looks like he belongs in the 19th century. His name is Elmer Long.
I gotta ask you, where did all these bottles come from?
Well, initially, the first bulk of them came from the 50s when Dad and I used to go out camping and collect bottles.
His father's favorite places to go were ghost towns. He would find the old garbage dumps and start foraging.
So these bottles are really interesting. They're like old medicine bottles. Where did these come from?
Well, this is a special tree. There's scattered throughout, there is special trees. My father dug every last one of these out of the ground.
This pole it kind of resembles a cactus.
Yeah,
is that intentional?
That was intentional, yeah.
So these would be like the cactus spikes.
Yeah, maybe, or flowers.
Or flowers, I like that better.
Yeah.
Very cool.
What Elmer did with his father's bottle collection would certainly impress the old man. But this is a second career. For 31 years, Elmer worked at a nearby cement factory. He saved his money, bought several homes, retired at age 55, and put his 3 boys through college. Now he lives with his wife on the ranch, between bottle trees and train tracks. Scattered among the trees are a few items with special meaning.
It's perfect for a rider because there's an ashtray right in the middle.
That's the thing here. You know, you see things, but you don't know what you're looking at. Dad smoked. He quit smoking in '71.
That's your father's ashtray?
Yes.
Elmer put up his first tree about 15 years ago.
And it looked good. So I went on and built another one. And another one, and another one.
And now how many do you have now?
I couldn't tell you. I don't keep track.
I can't imagine you could. Now tell me about this. This is a really striking piece to have kind of like at your front door. What is that?
This is a 1941 MK2 Bren gun, British. 303 cartridge, 550 rounds a minute.
Now, did you find that in the middle of the desert?
Oh no. I know a couple old boys.
I love the sound of this place. It's like you have all these wind chimes here. Everything makes like a noise. Does it get really noisy in the evening?
The windier it gets, the noisier it gets.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
No.
Really?
I'm just someone who thinks of what they want to do and then they do it.
But if what you do is putting together really beautiful things, then how is that not art?
Well, this is just something I've kind of been stuck with for the last 15 years. Everything I've collected, or everything I do collect in the future, I'm able to incorporate into this basic idea of sharing.
Standing amongst Elmer's bottle trees, I can't help but think of Sam Rodia's Watts Towers in Los Angeles. Both men were compelled to collect discarded items and built amazing iconic structures on their properties. The gate is always open at the Bottle Tree Ranch, and the public is invited, at no charge, to wander and enjoy.
For someone that prefers to be alone, you're now receiving up to 100 visitors every day. How does that affect you? Has that changed you at all?
I'm more outgoing than I used to be. It just naturally comes out, that's all. Mm-hmm. But, you know, one thing about it, when people come in, they're also going to leave. And when they leave, I'm back to myself again.
Have you been living here all your life?
No. I was raised in Manhattan Beach down near Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so LA does really scared you off.
Well, it's changed. I've been up here since '70. Los Angeles always was kind of a crazy place, but now I think it's, with the economy and everything, it's a lot worse. I'm safe out here.
This is the largest object at the Bottle Tree Ranch. Now, years ago, Elmer would take his sons out on family trips in his 1948 Jeep. Now, it's not going anywhere because it's stuck in the middle of hundreds of bottle trees.
But it's not all bottles here. Elmer also has a penchant for these. Recognize them? They're old insulators from telephone poles. Elmer is in his late 60s now, and what started with his father will be passed on to a third generation.
The boys have all discussed it. The place will never leave their hands. One of them will live here.
There's so much of you in this place. Do you want to be buried here?
I will be. I will be, yeah. I make an escape once in a while, and I go away for 2 or 3 days, but I always come back. But in the end, this is where I'll be.
I'm Nic Cha Kim for SoCal Connected.